Good morning, everyone. I'm Riccardo Arrigoni. I have been working with software teams in Breton for a couple of years. And today I want to introduce this particular topic that is how to produce economic growth with software technology and services. Because I think that in our time we are living a big gap between the exponential speed of technology development, but on the other side, we are missing to achieve concrete and tangible business results. And that's why I want to talk about technology and cooperation and the way to make business in a different way. All of us are talking about, of course, Industry 4, Fourth Industrial Revolution. Of course, everybody talks about digital transformation, smart factories, digital twins, and so on. But the thing is that we are missing the opportunity to achieve concrete and tangible results. So my question on this stage is, it seems that technology is not creating a tangible competitive advantage. So I'm asking why, and what are we doing wrong, and what could we do better? And so I did find the answer on history. Sometimes history repeats itself, and that's the case for the Second Industrial Revolution, 1870, the big revolution of electricity. And all of us think, I think, used to thinking that Second Industrial Revolution is an incredible period for technology, for the growth, and for the wealth of people. But if you look some data, you can discover that productivity did not increase for 30 years. And productivity got stuck for 30 years. And it's the case to speak about because maybe companies just replaced a technology with another technology. So steam engine with electric motors without setting other economical models or moving pawns or make other kind of thinking. And if you look at current data, this is the previous data of 2022, and I can say that we are not so far from that golden age. In fact, if you can see here, more of 50% of the companies consider not mature their industrial transformation. Over that 60% of the companies do not estimate the economic impact of Industry 4. And over than 70% of the companies do not involve supply chain. So it's just to understand that companies are not leveraging all the power of digitalization, transformation, and the power of the data in this particular time. But even if with these numbers, with poor number, let me say, and not mature situation, all these same companies are increasing over than 30% their net income. So let's come to the Breton Receipt, because we understand that technology is just the starting line. We, of course, are developing IoT, digital twins, data analysis, AI models, and other technology. But the point is that we need to work differently. That's why we understand that we design our software to respect 3 rigid constraints. And that is, for example, algorithms which adapt the output depending on customer needs. So it's not just about artificial intelligence that take care of itself, but we need to concentrate our focus on the customers. Second, economic KPIs. It's not just productivity, it's not just how many pieces do you make, but it's just measuring the impact of each decision. And third, open software. So it's important not to be alone in the supply chain, but to be connected with supply chains and to leverage all the power of information and data. All this effort aiming to, of course, enrich and achieve economic growth. That's why our claim for this year is evolving your expertise, because again, it's not a question of Breton, is not a question of technology, but we want to empower your expertise, we want to empower your capabilities So our software just to set in our models all your know-how. Let's mention, of course, some Breton products. It's the case of, keep in mind, our 3 rigid constraints right here. So customized outputs, economic KPIs, and connections. So let's mention Sapiens that gives you cutting strategy based on customer behaviors. It advises you about best practices and also allow to register your materials and your preferences. Second, ExpressStop that analyzes your order priorities and organize the bench automatically. So you can pass from the idea of the customer to a product on the shelf just with a single click. And just to finish, Sentinel that gives you full power, full control over your machines and over and even in real time. So again, it's not just productivity. Of course, there are alarms. Of course, there are machine efficiency, but there is more. And it's an economic impact. There is energy consumptions, and so on. Let me finish with this story. I like to finish. It's power to finish with the story. This is the case of Garry Kasparov that in 1997 lost with a machine, Deep Blue. And someone asked him, what strategy will you use against a computer? And at first he replied, just bring a hammer and smash it down, because he was completely upset. But then he maybe thought that there was a great potential under the artificial intelligence, machines, and technology. And so he organized a freestyle tournament with teams of humans, teams of machines, and humans and machines together. And in that occasion was incredible because it won no grandmasters and no supercomputers, but human team who cooperate best with machine, implementing completely new strategies and new models. My final slide, just to summarize our concept. It doesn't win also in the stock market who is indifferent from these topics, neither who invest more, but companies that embrace change and cooperation. And I think this is a key word, because even little laboratories that want to step up in a good leadership position can leverage this time, because there are not so many companies that are leveraging this potential. So it's absolutely important. This is my final quote. Technology is not the destiny. We shape our destiny, building new models and organization through cooperative ecosystem, of course enabled by technology, aiming to business growth and people wealth. So let me finish. We are Breton, and of course we would love to cooperate with you. Thank you so much.